You know, I have said before that driving is something that I'm not a big fan of, and for me to drive 5 hours in a single day was a pain in. I usually don't even drink soda at this time, but right now I need sugar so that I can record. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be the last sugar and a caffeine rush that I have in this day. So the reason why, you know, I drove so much is obviously because I went to the Show Me Reptile and Exotic show, and you know, I went to the one in Janesville, which is 2 hours and a half away from me. So obviously, you know, in total 5 hours sitting in a car. That was not fun. But luckily now I know that they're actually going to make one in Chicago, which is only you know, 20 to 30 minutes from me. You know, obviously depending exactly where it's gonna be. So that being said, I'm never going again to the one in Janesville. I'm just gonna go to this one, especially because most of the vendors in that show are basically the same ones as the ones in the Sewer Fest, and the Sewer Fest is bigger, so you know, I prefer to just go to that one. But I still wanted to check out this show because I've known about it for a long time, and you know, it was definitely a good show. You know, they had some really nice stuff. Something that definitely caught my eye that I've never seen before in a show was caimans, and that was really cool to see. But you know, I'm definitely in no position to get any crocodilians, so that is you know, I'm not coming back with one of those. Alright, but of course, you know, like in any single show, there's no way to, you know, come out without anything, even if it's feeders. Like for example, I actually got this new type of feeder for you know, my lizards that you know, eat really small stuff. Like for example, my Australian leaf-tailed geckos. Now they're definitely going to enjoy this red goblin roaches. These are coming from Supreme Gecko, which actually most of the stuff that I got are from Supreme Gecko. So you know, a big shout out to Wally. You know, thank you so much for hooking me up with all of this. You know, aside from those roaches from him, I also got some isopods, which, you know, I'm not too much into isopods, but obviously I need them for my bioactive setups. And you know, Wally knows a lot about isopods, so you know, he was definitely the right person to ask which one should I get. Okay. Now I already had this kind of isopods, the powder orange, which are actually some in a bioactive setup that I just made for my knobtail gecko. But I still want to add more because there were only you know, about 10 in there, so I'm gonna add 20 more. And that should be enough to you know, to have a little colony of those isopods in there. Now I also want to make another bioactive setup, but for my Lichianes gecko. Now these are, you know, obviously a different kind of isopods. Now these are isopods that you know, will do better in a higher humidity setup. So these are orange koi isopods. Now I never heard of this before. Like I said, you know, I'm not too much into isopods. So hopefully with 20, it's gonna be enough, you know, to start that colony. Especially because my Lichianes gecko is not going into that setup right away. You know, I'm gonna let it grow there. Now from Pulse Peels, I also got another type of feeder. Now, as I said before, his table is one that is always really fascinating because of all the different stuff that you know, they produce. And especially, you know, for somebody like me that likes to offer different stuff to all of my reptiles, you know, seeing all the types of roaches that he has is always exciting. And these ones that I got, you know, they're still small, so they just look black, but they are actually domino roaches, if I remember correctly, from India. I don't know, but you know, point is that once they grow, they kind of look like a domino. So yeah, these are really nice, and you know, hopefully once they grow, I'm able to record them, because right now they just look normal. Okay, but you know, feeders, isopods, yeah, it's nice and everything, but it will never compare to getting a lizard. So this is my second lizard of the year. It will definitely not be you know, the last one. I'm still gonna get more, but as soon as I saw, you know, these little guys, I was like, I need one, especially because You know, one of the reasons why I named my channel Lizard World is because I like lizards from everywhere. So yeah, this is a Madagascar ground gecko, or also known as Pictus Gecko. Now I don't know if he's fast, so just to make sure that he doesn't run, I'm gonna put him in here. Now I'm going to put him in my hand first, obviously, just so that I can see, you know, his speed, because he seems to be active right now. All right, I guess he likes the paper towel. He is so small, you guys are not even able to see it, so I'm gonna have to get close. All right, he seems to be chilled, so that's really cool. I don't want him to run. But look at this, guys. Now I don't know yet exactly the age of it. I know that he's not a year old, I think, but I'm definitely going to ask, because I forgot to ask. So I know that they grow much bigger than this, probably twice the size of it. I did see one that was much bigger, so that's why I know that you know, it's gonna be bigger. But man, Wally had you know, some babies right there, and it's almost incredible, you know, how small they are. Now this is a species that a lot of people that keep them always say that they should be more common, because these geckos are really cool. They are a lot like leopard geckos, but better eaters, which to me is almost like a perfect gecko. So yeah, these guys are really easy to maintain, you know, as far as from all the research that I've been doing and everything. Now obviously, you know, there's always something that you will learn once you have them, and that, you know, you're gonna find out that it's not in a paper or in a video. So we'll see how it is. You know, as I said, you know, they're supposed to be great eaters, which to me is probably the number one thing that always matters when it comes to getting any reptiles. Because a reptile that is a good eater, you know, it's always that is always good. He is really cool. Now he is very dark at the moment. You know, I know that his colors are a lot brighter, but as I said, you know, he's been in a container for an entire day, so that obviously explains as why, you know, he's really dark in colors. But man, he's really cool. So I already have his setup, and you know, he's gonna go into it right now. Now I wasn't expecting him to be this small, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on him, see what he does, you know, because I don't want anything to fall on him. He's really small. I don't remember if Grumpy was smaller when I got him. So maybe they are about the same size. So you know, I already have some experience with small lizards, and as I said, once again, as long as they are good eaters, that is always good. Because a small lizard like this that will not eat, man, that would be a big problem. Okay, but alright, this was everything that I got from that show. I was actually expecting to get some other stuff, but they didn't have them, so oh well. Hopefully on the next show that I go to, which will be the Sewer Fest, I believe, in there I think I'm gonna get, you know, some plans for the bioactive setup, and I don't know, we'll see what else. But alright guys, you know, thank you so much for watching. You know, let me know what you guys think of this little guy. Will you guys get a lizard this small? Maybe yes, maybe not. If you do, definitely go to a Supreme Gecko and, you know, get a lizard from him, because you know, these guys are really cool, and Wally will definitely, you know, help you a lot to learn everything that you need to know to keep them. So once again, thank you so much for watching. You know, if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't. If you guys would like to subscribe, you know, you just have to click on this circle, which I think is gonna be here. And otherwise, you know, if you guys want to check out more videos, you know, I'm gonna leave some videos right here for you guys. Thank you again, and I will see you next week.